I told you it was worth the wait. Yeah, I know. Garage sale. You never know when you're going to find a beautiful 1960s mid-century modern painted by a brilliant woman at a artist camp painting. Okay. There's been a lot of discussions on what we think this might be, but me and my dad were looking at it and we both kind of think it looks like woodworking tools. This looks like a planer, if that's what that's called. This looks like maybe another planer. Bailey, 3. And then Stanley, it says Lee over here. So she left us hints. It was not stored very nicely. I had to clean it up a lot. If you are a vintage dealer, you know that being a vintage dealer takes lots of cleaning. And guess how much I paid? Did I already tell you? Should I tell you at the end? Should I tell you right now? You're on the edge of your seat. $25. This one was $25 because it was damaged. I'll show you the damage. See those little dents? Well, guys, I don't care. It's framed. It's gorgeous. I didn't just find this. I found, come with me. Next one, I don't really have a great angle to show you. It's even bigger than the other one. See the 5, 10, 25. There's the rotary. The phone is down there. We love it. It's gorgeous. This one is going to be for sale in my shop, Adobe Vintage. So if you're local in the Sacramento area and you want it, let me know. This one was kept inside. Of course, the one I don't want to keep was actually taken care of. So that's lucky for you guys. And it's signed and everything. She didn't date it, which is kind of weird, but his mom was the painter and she went to a artist camp when she was like in her 40s or 50s. Later in life, she started to become an artist. And she should have started earlier because she was so talented. Let's start the haul because I have a lot to show you from the garage sales that I went to. It was a community-wide garage sale. Let's get into it. There's some good stuff. Scoochies, scoochies, scoochies. There was 90 houses just on my list that I made, but there's even more that I didn't add to the list. And so got a couple fun things like those paintings, like such a come up, so much fun when you find stuff that you're not expecting to find. But then I want to show you the fun, small stuff. I love finding homeware stuff, and that is normally what I sell at my markets. First things first, a fish plate. How basic can I be? I mean, fish plates are super in right now. Everybody loves a fish plate. I love a fish plate. And now that I'm looking at this fish plate, I kind of think I want to keep it and hang it up on the wall because I actually haven't seen this specific fish plate before. And it's kind of gorge. This beautiful bowl I'm keeping as well. It's a Bauer USA bowl. And this particular garage sale, the guy had like all this old vintage stuff. And I was like, oh, are you a vintage dealer? Do you sell antiques? And he said, no, I just love them. And I was like, yeah, me too, girl. I'm buying all this for my shop to sell. So thank you for the good prices. Thanks. From the same guy, look at this. Beautiful oil painting of the ocean. Kind of moody. Kind of dark, but it's fun. I love an old oil painting. Only $1. This guy was giving out crazy good deals. I love a wooden box. That's like kind of my new favorite thing to find because I want to collect really unique wooden boxes. And this one I thought was really cute. Has a fun shape, has these cute little black feet, and then you open it and there's a little surprise. Girls, look at the pink shot glasses. Who wants to come over for a little shot? It even lifts out. What? Oh, okay. Cute. Now, I thought I wanted to keep this for myself because the box, and then I opened it and I was like, oh, okay. Maybe this needs to go in my shop. I think I paid $5 for this one. Oh my gosh, I forgot about these. Okay. That same guy that had all the vintage stuff. Now you might just be thinking, oh, those are some cute, that's a cute teacup. That's just kind of fun and kitschy. But then you turn it over and you said, what is that? Now what is that? Oh, that's Tiffany and Co. Oh, exclusively for Tiffany and Co, honey. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna take the whole set, wrap it up. Guess how much? I felt like I stole them, but the guy knew what everything was. It was $2 each. I think I looked these up and, you know, they're not like something crazy that you're gonna think like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make so much money on these Tiffany items, but they're still like a good amount that I got them for $2 only. So I was happy. I can't remember how much, but I was like, okay, that's a good price. I'll be happy if I can get that. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, here are the plates. So cute. Oh my gosh. And I mean, I think they're teacups, but honestly, for a shot of espresso, gorgeous. This one is like a burl wood. So pretty, so tiny. Hello? I don't know, what can you keep in there? You can hide some fun stuff in there. Okay, I love a little box like that. The first time I've actually picked these up, but I see them a lot. It is flower frogs. I know they can go for like maybe $10, $15, $20, depending on what they are, how they look, what color they are, how old they are. Now I picked up 3. I think I got them for $2 each. And I don't really know how much I'm gonna sell them for, but it's gonna be a good deal. Okay, see you, girl. It's like one of those things, if you see it for cheap, you gotta pick it up because people always need them. Us girlies love to flower arrange nowadays. It's coming back. The girlies that know. Get your Ikebana vases ready. Same guy that had all those antiques had these random clamp lights. I love that they're red. They're so cool. And I mean, who doesn't need a little clamp light? You could clamp it to your headboard, be a little reading light, clamp it to a bookshelf, be a little spotlight. Okay. Look, $1 for all of these bowls. These are just great like little soy sauce bowls or little sauce bowls for your dinner, whatever. If you're having some friends over, put your sauce on a cute little dish. 5 in there. Why couldn't there be 6? You know, when you find stuff like that, it's usually that there is an odd number, and that is so annoying. But what are you gonna do? Whoa, what the hell was that? Cast iron apple bookend. No, wait, hold on. These could be bookends, but I think they're actually door stoppers now that I'm looking at them. But, you know, use them for whatever you want. Okay, speaking of cast iron, I found one of these like old Tivana teapots. Do you guys remember going to Tivana? Yeah, that was it. In the mall. Oh my God, getting a free little sample of tea and then end up buying like a ton of tea and then you have it for the rest of your life. I still have tea from Tivana. I think I could sell this for around $30. Like, I'm not trying to make a ton of money, but it's just like nice to save it from the landfill and give it a new home because it's gorgeous and deserves a second chance, even though it's not vintage.
Huge drops up the hill, and if you manage the deployment well, you can really benefit out of it.
Do some of you know what this is just by looking at it? It looks like just a basic black purse, leather purse, right? But then you feel how heavy it is and you're like, that feels like nice quality. And then you open it on up and you look inside and you really dig for the freaking label. And then the label says, what does it say? Say it with me. Coach. I got this for under $5. Great purse. And it's in such good condition, just needs a little leather conditioner, and I'm gonna sell it. Come on up. Now, this is not the style I usually buy, but it was gorgeous and it was $2. How could I leave the kitty cats there? It's very kind of like Art Nouveau and arts and crafts. It's kind of both. I think it's just like a tea light, or maybe it's a vase. Oh my gosh, putting the flower frog in there. Hold on. You guys, it fits perfectly. Okay, maybe we need to make a little flower arrangement in here. Oh my gosh. Kitty. Miss Frizzle found herself a cutie little jacket to, you know, go to the farmer's market, do a little painting.